Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 30th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Scorpio. Today, the cosmos hands you a rare moment where everything feels charged with potential, but also heavy with responsibility. With the moon brushing against transformative Pluto, there's no way around the intensity. Your emotions, your instincts, and your choices are all magnified. You can feel this pulsing in the background of everything you do, like an undercurrent pushing you toward growth whether you're ready or not. This is not the kind of day to play small or coast on autopilot. You're being asked to take ownership of your vision and to remember that what you put into the world mirrors right back to you, amplified. Relationships carry a sharp edge under this alignment. If you've been sensing tension with someone close, it may come to a head. The push and pull between wanting to protect your heart and craving deep intimacy is louder than usual. If you're partnered, expect moments where your patience is tested, not necessarily in explosive fights, but in subtle challenges that reveal where trust still wavers. Instead of leaning into suspicion, lean into clarity. Ask the questions you've been holding back. Honesty may sting in the moment, but it has the power to reset the dynamic on more solid ground. If you're single, this is the perfect time to examine what you've been unconsciously projecting into your love life. The patterns you've repeated in past connections are up for review, and once you spot them, you can choose differently. Career and ambition are fueled with magnetic energy today. Mars is lighting up your sector of long-term goals, urging you to go after something that feels slightly out of reach. You may notice opportunities arising through conversations, networking, or digital platforms. Don't dismiss them because they look unconventional or intimidating. That stretch is exactly what you need. If you've been sitting on a project or hesitating to pitch an idea, the timing is right to push forward. Even a small step taken with confidence will attract the right eyes. The caveat? You need to avoid slipping into control mode. Trying to micromanage every outcome could backfire. Instead, focus on direction and intention, and trust that momentum builds once you commit. Financially, the stars are reminding you to get clear about boundaries. The energy of today favors making smart decisions with money, whether that means turning down an offer that doesn't align with your worth or finally setting up that budget you've been putting off. You might feel a strong pull toward investing in something for your future, possibly education, travel, or even upgrading tools that boost your productivity. The key here is distinguishing between what genuinely sets you up for long-term success versus what's just a temporary fix for deeper restlessness. Ask yourself, does this choice stabilize me or scatter me? The answer will guide you. On a personal growth level, you're in a potent window of self-awareness. The mirror effect of today's sky highlights how your thoughts, moods, and energy ripple outward, shaping how others respond to you. If you're dwelling on old frustrations, you may notice more resistance around you. If you shift your focus to solutions, doors begin to open. This is cosmic law at work, and it's playing out more visibly in your life right now. Take it seriously. This is your chance to rewrite how you show up in relationships, work, and even your own inner dialogue. Power is a theme here, and the universe is challenging you to use it wisely. Health and vitality may also need attention under these transits. The intensity in your chart can create a sense of emotional overload, which often translates into physical tension for you, especially in the back, neck, or digestive system. Movement, hydration, and grounding practices are not optional luxuries today, they're essential. Even if your schedule feels packed, carve out time for a walk, breath work, or simply sitting in silence. When you ground your energy, you protect yourself from carrying everyone else's weight and can better channel your own strength. Family dynamics could be part of the emotional equation, too. Conversations with relatives might surface past wounds or long-standing differences in perspective. What matters most is how you respond. Do you slip into old defensive habits? Or do you rise above and steer the dialogue toward respect? The stars are testing your ability to maintain boundaries without burning bridges. Choosing patience doesn't mean ignoring your truth. It means expressing it in a way that lands. In terms of social life, this is a moment where your magnetism is undeniable. Whether you realize it or not, people are paying attention to how you move, how you speak, and how you carry yourself. This isn't about performance. It's about authenticity. The more you own your story, without sugarcoating it, the more influence you gain. If you've been wanting to share your perspective publicly, through writing, speaking, or social media, today brings cosmic support for your voice to resonate farther than you expect. Spiritually, this is a threshold moment. You are being reminded that manifestation isn't just about what you want, it's about what you embody. With the current alignments, your thoughts and actions are amplified, almost instantly reflected back to you. That means you can't afford to indulge in defeatist attitudes. Visualize where you're heading, not where you've been. Trust that setbacks aren't punishments, they're adjustments steering you closer to alignment. You've outgrown certain versions of yourself, and the universe is pushing you to step into the upgraded one. Scorpio, lean into this day with intention. Don't let fear drive your choices, and don't waste energy trying to control outcomes that are still in flux. You're standing at a crossroad where your influence is stronger than ever, and the universe is watching how you wield it. Whatever you create now doesn't just shape the week ahead, it sets the tone for months to come. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Scorpio, the energy surrounding you is charged with transformation and undeniable momentum. The cards open a window into the depth of your spirit, revealing both the challenges you have endured and the blessings that now begin to emerge. You are stepping into a cycle where clarity, strength, and spiritual guidance converge to reshape your path. Let's move through today's 8 cards one by one. Card 1, Judgment. Judgment signals that today is a day of renewal. Scorpio, you are known for your ability to rise from ashes, and this card highlights a rebirth that comes after trials. You may have been caught in self-doubt or questioning someone's intentions, but this card affirms that truth will surface. The past no longer defines you. What matters now is how you align with your higher calling. A chapter closes, but a brighter and freer one begins. Card 2, the Fool. The Fool reminds you that life sometimes requires a leap of faith. Someone in your orbit may be freeing themselves from restrictions in order to approach you, and while they move slowly, their presence signals a fresh beginning. For you, Scorpio, this is also an invitation to release overthinking. Trust that the universe is guiding your steps. The journey may feel uncertain, but it promises unexpected joy and discovery if you remain open. Card 3, the Hanged Man. Here, patience is emphasized. You may have felt suspended in limbo, whether in love, finances, or personal growth. The Hanged Man encourages you to see this pause not as stagnation, but as preparation. Scorpio's strength lies in endurance, and this card indicates that the waiting period has allowed you to shift perspective. Soon, what was once blocked begins to move forward, carrying with it the lessons you needed to absorb. Card 4, the Lovers. The Lovers call you to face choices in matters of the heart. This card suggests that both you and another person are aware that something important must be confronted. Uncertainty may cloud your emotions, yet the connection has depth and significance. For Scorpio, a sign that feels intensely, the Lovers emphasize that true union requires honesty. It's a reminder to balance passion with clarity and to decide whether love is meant to be embraced or released. Card 5, 8 of Wands. Swift communication and movement surround you. The 8 of Wands suggests that delays are lifting and action replaces hesitation. Whether through direct words or sudden gestures, someone wants to reach you quickly. For Scorpio, this is both exciting and a little overwhelming. You prefer depth over haste. Still, this card confirms that what was hidden will soon be revealed, bringing long-awaited clarity and possibly rekindling sparks where silence once prevailed. Card 6, the Star. The Star bathes you in divine reassurance. After storms and setbacks, healing energy surrounds you. This card suggests spiritual guidance and the discovery of gifts or talents that have been dormant. Scorpio, Your intuitive powers sharpen today, guiding you toward purpose. The star also assures that toxic influences fade into the background, making space for hope, inspiration, and authentic connections. Trust that the universe is realigning events in your favor. Card 7. Justice. Justice emphasizes fairness, truth, and divine balance. If you have been wronged, today you begin to see karma at work. The scales tip toward equilibrium, ensuring that those who acted unjustly are held accountable. For Scorpio, this card resonates deeply. You have a keen sense of truth and cannot abide dishonesty. Justice empowers you to set boundaries, make decisions with clarity, and speak your truth without fear. It is a card of liberation through truth. Card 8. The Magician. The Magician closes the reading with a reminder of your power. Scorpio, you are manifesting consciously or unconsciously, and today your energy is magnetic. Someone is thinking of you, even manifesting you, but equally, you are crafting your reality with intention. The Magician highlights your creativity, willpower, and ability to transform thought into action. The presence of the sun alongside this energy suggests vitality, optimism, and the promise of success when you trust your gifts. Today's reading for Scorpio unfolds as a powerful story of rebirth, patience, love, and manifestation. Judgment and the Fool show that renewal and new beginnings are already stirring in your life. The Hanged Man and the Lovers reflect the importance of pausing, choosing with care, and confronting unresolved matters of the heart. The Eight of Wands and the Star bring momentum and hope, pushing away shadows and bringing clarity and inspiration. Justice restores balance, ensuring fairness and karmic closure, while the Magician affirms your creative power to shape the future. Scorpio, today is about embracing the shift, trusting divine timing, and realizing that both destiny and your own willpower are aligning to open doors that were once closed. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Scorpio, your financial energy today feels like a page turning after a long chapter of delays. Judgment appears here as a sign that you are entering a cycle of renewal. If your money flow has felt stuck or projects have been on hold, expect gradual movement. The universe is balancing past struggles with fresh opportunities. This is the moment to recognize lessons from past financial choices and apply them with wisdom. The Fool steps in to remind you that fortune often favors the brave. A new opportunity may require you to take a leap of faith, whether in an investment, a business idea, or even a change in spending habits. You may not see the full staircase yet, but every bold step you take has the potential to open unexpected doors. The energy of risk-taking, when balanced with Scorpio's natural intuition, can lead to great rewards. The Hanged Man highlights the patience that has been necessary in your financial journey. Sometimes money matters demand that you wait, strategize, and allow external conditions to align. You may have been caught in limbo, but this card signals that delays are not without purpose. This pause has helped you shift perspective, and now you see new angles to unlock abundance. The Eight of Wands brings speed and clarity where once there was stagnation. Messages, offers, or financial news could arrive suddenly, cutting through uncertainty. This is not the time to hesitate. Instead, be ready to act quickly when opportunities present themselves. Luck today is like an arrow released from the bow. It travels swiftly once set in motion. Justice emphasizes balance and fairness in your economic life. Any wrongs you endured in financial dealings may now be corrected, while your own choices are called to be transparent and wise. Contracts, agreements, or shared resources could demand your attention. Your best fortune comes from being fair, honest, and principled, for karma now supports integrity. Finally, the Magician adds a note of empowerment. You are manifesting abundance by channeling your focus and skills. Scorpio's ability to turn challenges into stepping stones is magnified today. Trust that your creativity and resourcefulness are the tools you need to bring financial dreams into reality. Your wealth is not only material, it also lies in the power to shape your own destiny. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 30th are 85, 40, 34, 88, 35, 59. Daily love. In matters of the heart, Scorpio, passion and complexity intertwine. The Lover's card reveals that choices must be faced. You may feel pulled between options, or you may be weighing the balance between independence and intimacy. What matters most is honesty, with yourself and with the other person involved. This moment of truth asks you to align love with your deepest values. The Fool shows that romance is entering a stage of new beginnings. Someone could be approaching you with a spirit of adventure, or you may feel ready to open your heart after a long time of hesitation. Love requires courage, and the Fool whispers that sometimes it's better to risk vulnerability than to stay confined in fear. The Hanged Man reflects that certain emotional situations have been suspended. Perhaps communication was stalled, or a connection felt frozen. This pause, while uncomfortable, has given both sides space to reflect. Now, the potential for reconnection emerges, grounded in deeper understanding. The Eight of Wands energizes your love life with movement. Conversations, confessions, or sudden gestures of affection may rush toward you. This speed may feel overwhelming for a sign that prefers depth, but embrace it as the spark needed to ignite passion again. Someone may surprise you with their urgency to bridge the distance. The Magician intensifies attraction. Manifestation is active here. Either you're drawing someone into your life, or someone is actively calling your energy toward them. The chemistry is magnetic, and the connection feels infused with something almost mystical. This card reminds you of your power to shape romantic outcomes through intention and confidence. Finally, the Star crowns your love reading with hope and renewal. If you have endured heartbreak, healing is now possible. This card encourages faith in love's power to restore joy. Whether through a reconciliation or a new connection, light returns to your emotional world. Love for you today is both destiny and choice, a dance between fate and free will. At work, judgment signals a period of awakening. You may feel a call to step into greater responsibility or to align your career path with your higher purpose. Decisions made now could have long-lasting effects. Scorpio, your persistence and depth of vision are noticed, and you may find yourself being recognized for past efforts. The Magician shows that you are uniquely equipped to create professional success. Your skills, talents, and determination are tools waiting to be wielded. If a project demands creativity or problem-solving, you have the resources within you. This card assures you that your influence is stronger than you think. Justice brings fairness and balance into your workplace environment. If you've faced challenges or felt overlooked, expect the scales to tip toward equality. Honest communication and integrity will be rewarded. Contracts, negotiations, or performance evaluations should be handled carefully, with transparency as your guide. The Eight of Wands suggests rapid developments. Projects may suddenly accelerate, deadlines could appear, or communication will increase. Rather than resist the pace, flow with it. This surge of energy is meant to propel you forward. Scorpio thrives in intensity, and this card invites you to channel that drive productively. The Hanged Man's lesson also applies here. Sometimes progress requires a change in perspective. If you've been stuck in a routine or struggling with workplace politics, consider shifting your viewpoint. Solutions often come when you release rigidity and see things from a new angle. The Star closes this section with optimism. Your career trajectory is blessed with inspiration and healing. Even if the path has been rough, you are moving toward a clearer vision of your professional future. Keep faith in your abilities, because your hard work and resilience are aligning with new opportunities. Health. Judgment reminds you that health is also about renewal. This is a day to take inventory of your habits and let go of what no longer serves your well-being. Healing begins when you recognize the power of choice and self-awareness. The Hanged Man reflects the importance of patience in physical or emotional recovery. If you've been waiting for improvement, today's message is to trust the process. Rest and stillness are not setbacks, they are necessary phases in your healing journey. The star brings a wave of hope to your health. This card often symbolizes recovery, rejuvenation, and the influence of spiritual energy. Whether you focus on hydration, relaxation, or meditation, small acts of self-care ripple outward into greater vitality. Healing is not only physical, but also spiritual. The Fool encourages new beginnings in health routines. This might mean trying a fresh diet, a new exercise, or even a mental shift that brings lightness to your body. Approach wellness with curiosity rather than pressure. Joy is a medicine in itself. Justice emphasizes balance. It reminds you to avoid extremes, whether in diet, exercise, or a lifestyle. Moderation brings stability, while honesty with yourself ensures that you don't ignore the signals your body sends. Trust that fairness in self-care leads to sustainable health. The Magician shows your inner power to manifest vitality. Positive thoughts, deliberate choices, and the willingness to adapt all shape your well-being. You are not passive in health matters. You are an active creator of energy and resilience. Family and friends. The Lovers suggest that important family choices or conversations arise today. Relationships may need clarity, and bonds deepen when truth is spoken openly. Scorpio's loyalty makes you the heart of your family circle, guiding decisions with sincerity. Justice appears in family matters as karmic balance. If disagreements or past hurts linger, today brings opportunities for reconciliation. Fairness and honesty clear old wounds, and both sides are called to listen without judgment. Healing family ties requires accountability from everyone involved. The star offers a sense of peace and harmony in your household. Loved ones may look to you for guidance, as your intuition is strong. Acts of kindness and encouragement ripple through your family environment, lifting spirits and building trust. The Hanged Man reminds you that patience is needed in family relationships. Not everyone processes emotions quickly, and waiting with compassion allows growth. Sometimes stepping back helps you see your loved ones with fresh understanding. The Fool speaks of new beginnings within family dynamics. Perhaps there is a new chapter, someone starting a journey, or relationships being rebuilt. Embrace these changes with openness, for they bring vitality into your home life. The Magician adds energy to family connections. Your words and actions have great influence now, and you may find yourself being a source of inspiration. You can help shape the atmosphere within your family by setting an example of positivity and resilience. Compatibility. With fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you share intense energy. The Eight of Wands emphasizes fast-moving dynamics, where passion and momentum fuel both attraction and occasional conflict. Today, these relationships spark excitement, but require patience to balance. With earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, justice reminds you that balance and fairness sustain the bond. These signs provide grounding energy for Scorpio's emotional depth, while you offer them transformative insight. Mutual respect keeps the relationship strong. With air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the Magician highlights mental connection. These signs stimulate your intellect, and today the exchange of ideas feels magnetic. Be mindful, however, of overanalyzing. Clarity is key for harmony. With water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and fellow Scorpio, the Lovers highlight emotional intensity. These bonds are deeply soulful, and today they may feel predestined. However, the same depth that fuels passion can also stir sensitivity, so handle emotions with care. The star reveals that your compatibility overall is infused with hope and spiritual alignment. Trust that connections today are not random, they are guided by higher forces. Relationships with any sign can flourish when approached with openness and authenticity. Ultimately, Scorpio, your sign compatibility today is marked by magnetism. You draw others in with mystery and power, and the universe encourages you to use this energy to create connections that uplift, inspire, and endure. Your lucky color today. Golden yellow is your color today. It radiates vitality, joy, and clarity, the very qualities highlighted by the sun's energy. Wear it, visualize it, or surround yourself with it to invite optimism, courage, and abundance into your day. The phrase of the day: like the phoenix rising, I embrace renewal, and with every choice, I manifest the life I deserve. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.